The hardest thing for me is to try to get these videos short. My last video, I said I was gonna do a quick, short 2 minute, 3 minute video, and it ended up being like 10 minutes. So, yeah. So I'm gonna try to make this one short. But the message. This is a lesson that I learned. Something, yeah, that I learned recently. But this message has been on my spirit for a long time, like a year or two. I wrote this down, and it just came right back to me through in this season, excuse me, with some things that I had going on. So the message is, if you continue to carry the bricks from your past, you will end up building the same house. Okay, so if you, how I'm gonna put this? I'm trying not to be so blunt. It is okay to outgrow things. It's okay to outgrow a place, right? It's okay to outgrow a job, to outgrow a house, to outgrow friends, family members, old environments. It's okay. It's okay to outgrow it. And we can't stay in the situation because of the thing or the time. I've been here, I'm comfortable. I don't want to start over, you know what I'm saying? Or I've been friends with this person for 20 years. I don't want to lose that friendship, right? Or, this is my family. I love my family and I don't want to, be awkward around them or whatever the case may be. But it's okay. It is okay to outgrow things. It is okay, because when we outgrow things, that means that it's something bigger and something better for us. I don't want to stay at the same capacity. If God is expanding me, and if he wants to give me something greater, something bigger, I want to walk into that greater and that bigger. I don't want to be stuck in the same house. I don't want to stay building the same house, carrying the same old bricks. And people will make you feel guilty because you have outgrown them. You will keep going in the same circles, trying to hold on to things that no longer suit you. A personal experience of mine is outgrowing people that are close to you and beating your own self up because you've outgrown it, but you're still trying to hold on to it. Let's say you're on a new endeavor and you're so excited about it and you're trying to share it with this person, but they won't even let you get your words out, because every time you tell them that you have, oh, girl, I'm just starting this new, oh, girl, I did this, and that, it's like you can never get anything out, or you feel some jealousy, or, it's like you'll start seeing things that you never saw before. You've outgrown it. You've grown, to a different place. So your eyes are going to be different. Your mindset is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? So the things that maybe slipped by, and the jealousy could have been there all along. And the jealousy wasn't there. It might be there now because you've grown, and you'll steady go back. You'll steady push yourself back further and further by holding on to that relationship instead of letting that relationship go. And it doesn't mean that you have to not talk to that person or associate with them, but you need to understand that you've outgrown that thing, so that you're not mad, or you're not in your feelings, or you're not upset because they're not supporting you the way that you think that they should support you. Because once we wrap our minds around the fact that, hey, I've outgrown this thing, you're not as mad. It's like when I first started to realize that this person couldn't even be happy for me. When I started to realize that, oh, it's a little bit of jealousy in there. I can't even get, everything's a competition now. Like, now we're in competition. Like, it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but once I wrapped my head around it and I said, wow, I've outgrown this thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hurting myself by trying to stay in a place that I have outgrown. It makes me, a little angry and agitated, when it happens, instead of me knowing that I've outgrown it. And now I know not to even bring certain things to this person because they can't understand it. or they're not on that level to get it the way that I want them to get it, you know? It's just like God giving us a thing and we go and share it with somebody that doesn't have the capacity to understand what God is taking you to, you know, because they don't know, you know. You didn't know when before, you know, God, you know, grew your capacity to be able to understand it. You didn't know. So we expect these people to know. God is elevating you, or God is expanding your capacity, and you're staying in the same position. You know, you're hurting yourself. So anyway, the message is carrying those old bricks. You're going to keep building the same house. Like, put them bricks down. Put those relationships down. Put down those family members. Put down the old job. Put down all of that stuff and build you a new house. Allow God to give you new materials. It's okay to have new materials. It's okay. It's okay, because this house is different from the last house. You know, the last house, you built it with your own strength and your own might. You built it with your own materials, you know. But this time, God is giving you the materials. God is giving you everything that you need to build a house on a solid foundation. And you can't allow anything to mess up the foundation. You can't allow anything to mess up your building process. Nothing. Nobody. You know, because when you know who you are in God and you know what God is doing for you, those things are easier for you to walk away from. So walk away. Put those bricks down. Like I said, you don't have to be ugly. You don't have to be mean, but you need to know who you are. You don't have nothing to prove to anybody when you know who you are. You're not mad. You're not agitated. You're not frustrated because they're not there for you like you want them to be. They don't know how to be there for you. They're not where you're at. The expansion hasn't happened in their life, so they can't understand it. You know, so you have to know where they are first. Know who you are and know where you are and grow. Keep growing. Keep going. Keep allowing God to expand you and walk away from that old stuff. Let it go. Put it down. It's a new season. It's a new season, y'all. It's gonna start blooming. Bloom with the blooming. You know, don't be stuck back there still holding on to that old stuff. Like, let it go. And that's my message. I pray y'all have a good night. Bye.